Well, we called it. We knew it was going to happen, which is why Raising America wanted to own this story. Michael Stanley, only 48 years old, already 48 convictions. He's in Canada, serving time for sexually assaulting an 82-year-old woman in a wheelchair, a 15-month-old baby, 2 disabled teen boys. He cuts off his ankle bracelet, and he flees to America. We find out he gets across the border. He's in Seattle. Asking Seattle PD, are you warning kids? Are you putting signs up at playgrounds? Are you telling schools to be on alert? Because that's exactly where he could be right now.
That's our biggest fear, that he'll reoffend.
I say he definitely will reoffend. There's no evidence that he won't.
So here's what Seattle PD did. They gave Michael Stanley 72 hours to register as a sex offender. If he doesn't, then they can lock him up. But until then, this extremely dangerous dirtbag is free to do whatever he pleases. Now, Stanley did register as a sex offender. However, here's the other problem. When he registered, he put down First Avenue and Pike Street as his address. That's a street corner. The intersection, home to the world-famous Pike Place Fish Market, that all of you, of course, know in Seattle. Then 1 block away, Pike Place Preschool and Daycare. We knew he was going to reoffend, and now we found out that he did.
They charged him with harassment for yelling at neighbors, but then a 16-year-old homeless boy came forward, saying Stanley got him drunk and sexually assaulted him in this alley. Detectives said this teen fought Stanley with a knife. When police arrived, they said Stanley came out from this dumpster. We found these pants.
Mr. Stanley, are you a danger to the community?
The same ones Stanley wore Friday when trying to get away from a Cairo 7 crew. But he eventually stopped and told our crew he had been wrongly convicted of sexual crimes.
You're saying you've never sexually assaulted anyone?
No. And if I did, don't you think I'd still be doing it? Because that don't stop. I mean, if somebody has that problem, it does not stop.
And promised he was no threat to Seattle.
I'm not out there committing crime. I'm not raping people. I'm not killing people. I'm not doing anybody wrong.
So now, finally, this dirtbag is behind bars again, and we're not going to let this story go. He's in court today. We'll let you know, Seattle, if he gets back out on the streets.